For most golfers, wintertime means a season spent away from the fresh greens and driving ranges. Freezing temperatures also deter outdoor activities. But at Majestic Oaks, this is not the case. Golf fanatics and amateurs alike are bringing their clubs and snow boots to the only outdoor snow golf course in the state of Minnesota. Peter Heiligenthal has more on snow golf and its growing popularity.
It may not be Pebble Beach, but in the heart of the Minnesota winter, Majestic Oaks turns their snow-covered landscapes into snow golf.
I think one of the things that people always think is that it's like, it's exactly like real golf, but it's not. It's played with a tennis ball and an 8-inch cup. We do use real golf clubs, and the course is actually a par 36 9-hole course that we've designed on our executive course, but it's not actually on the tees and greens. It kind of runs through the rough.
Frequently, communities will offer a snow golf tournament on a frozen lake during the course of the winter. But for the past 3 years, Majestic Oaks has served local golf fans all season long.
But we're really the first people that came up with a day-to-day course that's always set up.
The course features 2 par 3s and 2 par 5s, various twists, turns, as well as a bar on hole 3. And it's played with a single golf club.
We had people show up with whole bags and whatnot, but really all you need is one club. I usually choose a 6-iron, but most people will pick anywhere from like a 5-iron to a 6-iron. Some people even use like a utility wood, like a hybrid type of thing. We've seen a variety of all kinds of stuff, but you can putt with the 6-iron because it's such a big ball that you just get the ball rolling. It's very similar to the real game of golf. The one thing that's a little different is you have to really hit that tennis ball kind of in the center. If you hit under it like a normal golf shot, it doesn't really go anywhere because all you get is snow that just kind of flies up in the air. But if you can kind of scull it right in the middle of the ball, then it really sails on you.
Early on, weather was a concern for snow golf. Frequent Minnesota snow blizzards and ice storms posed a problem for the course and the sport at large. Majestic Oaks had an answer.
We've modified it now so it's just open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Kind of gives us time to maintenance the course because the conditions change so much day to day during the winter. We can get drifts and ice and whatnot. So when you do look out here and you see the groomed paths, it's almost like you're walking on a parking lot or a ski hill where you want to try to keep it down the middle of that fairway.
Majestic Oaks utilizes a real golf maintenance crew with a modified tractor to comb out the fairways, and the greens are even better.
They smooth out the greens. It's actually a big circle where the green is and the cup, so the putting is actually very smooth, almost too smooth. The ball really rolls by if you're too aggressive. And a couple of the greens we actually have on a little bit of an incline, so you got to kind of play a break like you would on a normal green. So it's kind of nice.
In its 3 years of existence, snow golf has grown in popularity, largely thanks to affordability and simplicity.
So a lot of people just enjoy just like this, just carrying one club and going out and just enjoying a nice walk and enjoying a day. On a day like today is perfect, where it's in the 30s and you got the snow. People go on walks on days like this. They cross-country ski. That's where we came up with the idea, well, we might as well have them golf.
So I set out to test my tundra talents with a 5-iron and a group of snow golfers.
Practice, right?
Practice swings. The more the merrier.
Well, mostly just to dust off the cobwebs.
We've had some interesting shots. A couple of the holes are pretty good risk-reward holes. Where what I mean by that is if you really be aggressive, you can actually get to like a par 4 with your drive, or a par 5, you can get there in 2 type of thing.
I managed to do neither.
Ooh, look at this. Get there. Look at this. Oh.
But the afternoon continued on. Dan showed me a few pointers, and I was right on track.
What I think is really interesting about snow golf is that the conditions change every time you play. With the wind and the drifting and the snow and the sleet, and even a few weeks ago when we had all that rain and it became ice and hard, that the course itself, the layout for the 3 years that we've been doing this has been very similar, but every hole, every time you play it is a little different because sometimes the snow is fluffy, sometimes it can be hard ice, so it really varies, and that's what really makes it exciting.
At the end of the day, Majestic Oaks proved as a fun and alternative way to spend some time outside.
I think the biggest thrill is watching people go out there and just laugh, you know, and all age levels and all golf abilities really have fun, because you don't, you know, you see some really, really good golfers. We have some of our men's club guys that go out here and they're horrible. They don't get it, and their footing is off and whatnot. And then you see other people that have never done it before, and they're hitting the ball further than the men's club guys. And, you know, so it's really fun for the families. We've seen kids being pulled on sleds, and, you know, and so it's really just a fun activity that's just a different thing to do during the winter.
For North Metro TV News, Peter Heiligenthal reporting.
Snow golf is open at Majestic Oaks Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays until 4 p.m. To learn more about snow golf, head to our website, northmetrotv.com, and click on NMTV News.